Hey guys, I wanted to make a video today after the video I did tomorrow. Yesterday. So this video is going to be about Halloween Ends. And to be honest, people have mixed feelings of it, similar to its predecessor, Halloween Kills. Some people thought the movie was bad, some people thought the movie was good. And some people think Michael would still be alive, when in reality, I can pretty much tell from the title of the movie, Halloween Ends, it's literally the end of Michael Myers. So, why? I feel like people are just acting like clowns and not realizing that they're being delusional, and they just think Michael's still alive. He's not. He died from a fucking grinder, or a trash compactor. And besides, I think it's a fitting end to his character because he was a bastard anyways. And besides, some of us, or most of us, wanted Michael to die. And you know what? I don't blame those people. Because he's a psychotic murderer who doesn't even have a motive. He just kills because he does. Similar to Chucky from Child's Play. They're a serial killer no matter what. Even if they were born from a regular family or a serial killer family. For Michael, I'm pretty sure his motive was the fact that his sister Judith didn't take him trick-or-treating. But at the same time, he's completely silent. He's a serial killer no matter what. He kills anyone. Pretty much anyone. He doesn't have any family members that he kills. The only person that he killed in his life that was related to him was his sister Judith from the beginning of the original film. That's all. And it's a good thing Laurie and Michael are not related, because the timelines that they were related were completely fucked up. And I'm just glad that they didn't have them to be related anymore, which is great. And I'm pretty sure that rumor, or the fact that they made Laurie and Michael's siblings, was for money. Because even today, people really care about making money by making movies. God. Some people think Halloween Ends is bad or good, similar to Halloween Kills. And I think they're both good movies. Don't you start with me. The one thing that they had when the first trailer came out was that there was like a fake Michael. And that turns out to be true, that there's a copycat. But thankfully, he's killed off by the second last end of the film, with Michael snapping his neck. And the copycat killer turns out to be a guy named Corey. Great. So Michael dies from Laurie slitting his throat, and then Allison slitting the wrists, and then his body being carried by the street of Haddonfield to a trash compactor, where Michael finally dies. Finally dies. Thank God. But you know what? People were wondering if Michael would be still alive, but some people think he would still be alive in the different timelines, which I completely agree with, because the timelines need to be discussed. And I think my favorite alternate timeline to the original, to what we have today, to be the definitive timeline to the Halloween series. The alternate timeline that I'm going with was Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween H2O, and Halloween Resurrection. It's not as bad as the whole Thorn curse thing, which is really bad, but at least it gave us Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd, so that was great for a short while. But I think I'm better with Laurie still surviving as if, and Halloween finally ends with Michael Myers dying. But if he was still alive in the different timelines, then I'll be okay with it. But nope. People still think that Michael should be alive. Hello? He's dead. He is dead. And there's no way in hell that we're gonna do another Halloween movie after Halloween ends with that timeline. Because there's no way in hell we're doing it. Michael is dead. Michael is dead. Michael is dead. Michael is dead. Okay? We don't need another Michael or a new cast of characters after Jamie Lee Curtis finally departures from the series. And similar to Nev Campbell, I think it's okay for them to leave the series that they had behind, because it was, in my opinion, a little bit overwhelming, but they loved it. However, due to the fact that Sydney has been through so much, including Laurie, just makes it fair, because why should they be put on so much to kill their killers almost every single time? And you know what? I'm happy about it, because why should we need more of it? I mean, we are getting Scream 6, but Halloween? No way. We are not watching another Halloween movie again. Not at all. Not another new Halloween movie. Halloween Ends is good enough. I don't care what you people say if you hate Halloween Ends and Halloween Kills. I love them. Okay? They're a fitting end to the new trilogy with David Green as the new director, taking in John Carpenter's Halloween, which was great. Which was really great. We had Laurie return and finally end it with Michael dying. And I was thinking, maybe if Michael died, she died too. But no, she lives. And you know what? That's great. Besides, we don't need Laurie dying, because we already saw that in Halloween Resurrection. And that was a huge motherfucking disrespect to the character. So, you know what? It was great to see Laurie survive and finally be done with the boogeyman or the shape or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Michael Myers. The literal embodiment of evil. He's not possessed by a demon, but he might be, because who the fuck knows? Okay, he's just a killer, no matter what. Either he's possessed, not, born into a serial killer family, not, or even if he has siblings, not. Well, minus Judith. And I'm just glad that it's all over. I just hope people don't mess up and just try to think that Michael's still alive. Like, seriously, I do not need Michael Myers to be alive again. it's kind of similar to William Afton from the Five Nights at Freddy's series, where people just want him to die. And same with me for Michael Myers. I mean, come on, they're both evil. They're both really evil. They just kill people for no reason. Well, at least William Afton had a motive, but still. They are immortal, but when they finally die, they're just gone. Forgotten. Absolutely forgotten, and we want to forget them as well. So people, please, leave them alone. And leave me alone about it, because I'm just glad that the Halloween series is finally over. I do want to say, rest in peace, Donald Pleasant, who played Sam Loomis from the original Halloween. He was, I was glad that Sam Loomis wasn't around to try and hunt down Michael again, because sure, he was a great character, but at the same time, he was a little bit off, to put it politely. But it's a good thing that, like I said, Laurie and Michael are no longer related, because why should that even matter? And when I heard that they were related, I was like, really? This is the thing? No, there's no way that this could be a thing. Wait a minute. It's Friday. It's Friday. And it's 9:35 a.m. Let's go back. So I just watched Carnage Counts, new video on Halloween Ends, and of course, spoilers, because, the kills, the story, Michael finally dying. I'm just glad to finally see this movie, technically. I mean, come on. We all wanted Michael to die. And we do not want him alive again. Ever. Period. Unless he was alive in a different timeline, which I would be okay with. But still. He deserved to die. Oh, people. Why can't you just shut up about Michael? He deserved to die. You know what? I also would have found it okay if Halloween was originally an anthology, which would have been fine. But then again, people just love Michael. And you know what? The Halloween franchise is perfect with Michael Myers. It doesn't have to be a stupid movie and anthology or something like that. It involves a serial killer in the franchise, and that's fine. We have Michael Myers, Halloween, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, Chucky, Child's Play / Chucky, Norman Bates, Psycho, let me see, who else? Oh, Angela Baker, Sleepaway Camp. Who else? I mean, Carrie White would technically be a franchise. So, Carrie White. Carrie. My favorite person. My favorite horror villain. Or maybe horror character. Because Carrie White is not really a villain. She's just a victim who snaps and becomes a villain for a short while. So, yeah. If my dad's gonna come in here, I swear to God. Okay, that's all. Bye.